If this looks not a little bit futuristic to you, stay tuned. Alright, so I've been playing Rainbow for a little bit, and I've noticed that the operators have been getting a little bit futuristic. And I would say this has started with Vigil and how you can go invisible. I'm not saying that's something bad, but they started to make a road to more futuristic things. And I feel like this path is going to keep on going. The more operators they make, the less ideas they have, and then we'll start having to resort to futuristic things. There are only so many things people can do in battle, unless there is super high tech that keeps on coming out, so they might resort to a less realistic type of game. The core game won't change, but how it's played can change drastically, based on all the new operators, and each time a new operator comes out, new tactics are developed, new gameplay changes, how people play the game, and how they enter and defend objectives. It all changes based off of these operators. And I want you to take a look at Zombies. Zombies is a semi-futuristic game. It's quite popular genre. Not necessarily that futuristic, so I don't think it's necessarily a bad turn, but I'd say it's a decent change to Rainbow Six Siege that it might change the direction of where the game's going. So it could change the game. It could change the game, but I don't think this is a bad change. I think the Zombies edition is actually pretty good, and it could have quite bountiful effects on what Rainbow Six has in store for us. And the Zombies will also most likely bring in a lot of new audiences that wouldn't normally play Rainbow Six. Instead of all the tryhards trying to get all these peek angles, it's kind of like a fun little Zombies type of game that'll just be something new. And that's actually pretty good for Rainbow, because as mentioned before, we still have to watch how futuristic it gets, because the community needs to stay involved with the developers and informing them about new things that they should or should not include. Because look at the Call of Duty franchise. The franchise was very good until it got too futuristic. There was a lot of backlash from the community, and no one really felt it was COD anymore. This is why we have to be careful that we don't do the same mistake in Rainbow Six Siege. I'm sure you guys have all heard about the new operators, Lion and Finka, and I'd say this is a quite interesting addition to the game. I heard someone mention about how Finka could improve ash rushes and a multitude of other things. But just the fact that Finka can revive people from anywhere in the map is astonishing. It's like a dock on offense. So even Lion has his drone that can scan the whole map for movement. In my opinion, this will change the game more than any of the other operators will. I don't believe the operators are going to get less futuristic, because Rainbow wants to come out with operators that attract people, not shoo them away. So, I understand why these futuristic operators are coming out, but I feel like we could all pitch in and give Ubisoft some ideas for new operators. Maybe you guys can voice your ideas in the comments. I was thinking about not such a futuristic operator, but a semi-futuristic one where a defense operator could shoot barricades, and he would only have 3 or 5 barricades he could shoot, and it'd be kind of like an anti-ash, and maybe he could shoot reinforced doors, so he could get hatches, but he only could get one, so he doesn't have any other reinforcings. Alright, that's it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to say your opinions about this in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.